We left off at do you struggle not to be typecast based on your appearance or Mexican background? Um, I'd say yes, because I mean, I don't say I struggle, but I mean, generally, just like 80% of the roles I audition for are usually Latin or a minority. Um, but I mean, it's also like, man, that's what I look like. I mean, that's what I am. So with TV too, people just they want to see. It's kind of like when you read a book or like you read something and you imagine the way the person and the story looks in your mind. That's kind of what TV is and what like film is, and you're just seeing it. And so when you have that story, when you have a story about a character that is like Latina, you know, they're gonna usually go with someone who looks more like me than like a blonde girl, blue eyes. Not always, but just for the most part. So I mean that's just kind of the way it is too. So sometimes it can be frustrating because it's like, like let's use our imagination here. We can just have, anyone can be in this, any ethnicity can play this story and be this character. But at the same time, as an actor, it's not your story. You didn't write it. You didn't create it. You are the tool and instrument of the creators to bring it to life. So you have to do it justice. Yeah. Let's see. How do I think it's affected my career so far? Um, I mean, I just think it's. I mean, that's a tough one. I just think. I mean, it's hard because I feel like I'm at a point where the industry's changing and the world's changing, and just even my I'm interracial and mixed, and um, growing up in Texas, it wasn't, you know I was a minority in that sense, and just remembering not wanting, as a kid, because you don't want to like look different, you don't want to like stick out, you don't want to be, the brown girl, but and so I used to always like, oh, like, felt like I just wasn't ever ideal in that sense. I didn't have blonde hair, I didn't have blue eyes. But then as I got older, you know, I really, I wouldn't want to be any different. I don't want to be any different. I think my culture and, having the ability to experience both cultures, my father's and my mother's, is awesome. And I think now in film and TV and industry, we are exploring those stories because that is the future. I mean, we're all going to be little hybrids running around sooner or later. That's our world now, and I think that's awesome. So I think it's affected my career as it just being helpful, really. Uh, there's some stuff I can't audition for, which I talked about earlier, but I think it's also cool because there's some stuff that I can't audition for, and I have a completely unique perspective on that no one else has, and I think that rocks. Okay, next question. Out of all your auditions, whether you booked the role or not, which was your favorite audition? Oh, this is a tough one because there's been so many auditions. Um, that's a quick one. I did not book it. It was a commercial audition for Playtex, the tampon company, but it was for bras, and I went in, and I was not well endowed enough for the audition. And so they literally had the bras there that we had to wear. So it was like everyone was taking their shirts off like halfway down and wearing the bra, and like I had to stuff mine because it just looked ridiculous. Clearly it did not fit. And it was just, and we had to like talk to our girlfriend about like, oh, I love this bra, it's so comfortable, it's so awesome, and mine is like just ridiculous, and I just looked so stupid. But it was really funny. So I didn't get it, but that's okay. But that was a good one. That was funny. Okay. Next question. What are your thoughts on made-for-TV movies? Hallmark, Lifetime, Sci-Fi, Chiller, etc. Do you watch them? Made-for-TV movies. Well, I was in one. When I did Disconnected for MTV, that was a made-for-TV movie. I think made-for-TV movies are great. I love them. I was definitely. I have I dabble in Lifetime. Some I think are just really good, and some you can't deny a good story and a good movie. There's also like just the production value and quality of like a studio movie. Going to the theater is awesome, but sometimes, but I feel like TV's just getting like stepping up their game so much more. So I I watch them. I think they're awesome. I'll be in them. Call me. So maybe it's just me, but I ain't got no hate for that. Okay. Are you strictly an in front of the camera person, or would you like to produce or write as well? I would definitely. I would totally do some behind the camera stuff. Sounds dirty. I would. Yeah, I would. I would totally be into writing and producing and directing. Or it's funny because on the 100, there's sometimes actors have downtime, and I would always find my way over to wardrobe, like the wardrobe trailer or the makeup trailer and hair trailer, and try to help. I was like, oh, cool. What costumes are you making? Can I help? Or like we're doing this awesome makeup for something in the 100 you'll see, and it was like gonna be a huge day with tons of people, and I was like, and the makeup girls were like way understaffed, and I was like, yo, show me what to do, I'm in it, let's do this, I will totally like come in on my day off and help. I so would. I think all aspects are pretty cool. Writing is hard, so that freaks me out. Directing is hard, so that freaks me out. Editing seems long and tiring. Producing seems cool though. I feel like I could be a good producer. Like, call me, like, get this done. We have a deadline, don't waste money. We only got 5 hours left to shoot, don't waste the daylight. I could do that. Maybe. Okay, next question. A standout feature for characters are their wardrobe. Out of all your roles, what was your favorite outfit? Man, that's tough. Favorite outfit. I'm trying to just remember everything because it's just time span. Yeah. Okay. I was in the Little Shop of Horrors in high school, and because I can sing so well, I was in the chorus, and I played a homeless person. I refer to it as a crack whore, but I really got into that costume. I went into like our costume closet and like found like the dingiest coat and like the craziest like leather skirt, and I don't remember the top, but I remember bringing these like funny fuzzy slippers from home, and then just like painting my lips like blue and white and like teasing up my hair and just looking like crazy. And I loved it. I loved getting to put that on. every day, or not every day, or every performance. That was really fun. There's probably pics somewhere. Google it. Don't Google it. Okay. Who's the celebrity you get compared to most often look-wise? Vina writes, I hear Francia Reisa a lot, Bianca Santos more recently, and a mix between GH alums Natalia Livingston and Marissa Ramirez. I definitely get Francia a lot, and it's really funny because we were in a movie together, and it's it's weird, but cool. I definitely get all of that for sure. I don't know which one I get the most. It always depends on who's telling you, because it's like they see it versus like what I see. But I mean, dude, the more the merrier because that just means I can play your sister or your mom.